Hey guys, this is Sammy. And Sammy had a lot going on her hair. She had some tint, she had some highlights, gosh knows what. So, you know where I'm starting, guys. I'm hitting it up at the Malibu C. Well, anyway, she saved up all of her monies to bring to me. And we are going to make her into a beautiful blonde. But we're going to do it low and slow and carefully. So, guys, stay tuned to wait to see how I do that. Welcome to Hair Tunes, raw, real, and diverse hair education, tips, and tricks. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. Hey guys, so here we go. You know where we're starting. We're starting out with that Malibu C crystal gel. We got to get the stuff off the hair. I don't want anything messing up my lightener. So I am going in with Oligo Pro and Olaplex, and I'm going to go in and I am going to weave and drop out some of those already existing blondes because we don't want to overprocess that hair. Remember, I watch this stuff like a hawk the whole time I'm doing the hair. So I'm using my big Frame Art Power Painter. And I'm just going to feather up into the hair. And I'm going to bring those ends around and I am just going to fold it up and then I'm going to fold my sides in. I'm not a precision foil folder because nobody ever said, God, that girl really folded my foil so pretty. It's all about the end result, guys. It's not about the install. It's about the end result. So again, just going in with my power painter and feathering it up towards the root area. So just going in and making sure that everything is thoroughly saturated as well. Even though those ends were previously lightened, I'm banking on that they're going to get even lighter, hopefully, because she wants to go blonde. And I am using Olaplex in my mix. And so that will ensure some safety. So we kind of look at Olaplex as like, well, just because you have car insurance doesn't mean you're going to drive your car into the wall, does it? No. But if I overlap my lightener with Olaplex, it's going to make sure that the hair doesn't break. So I'm just very, very careful with the way that I overlay things. As you can tell, I'm trying to kick some of those hairs out and then just flip that piece up into there that needs to be lightened. Now, I still am probably going to fold those hairs up in there, but I'm not going to saturate them. So it's just going to kind of let those hairs get like the effervescence and like the saturation's like super light. So I will kind of like fold them up and put them in there and maybe hit them with lightener, but it's not as heavy as hitting them like I did with the rest of the hair. So now I'm going to go out and do some really fine tip outs and blend the rest of the lightener up into the hair and work it through with my hands and just make sure that I'm getting some thorough saturation with that. So I did use a little bit lesser of a volume and mix a different batch with this. And I do mix as I go along, guys. So I am just trying to follow up on the pieces that are already lightened just to make those pop a little bit more. As you can see, I'm working in two sections, the back and the front. I haven't even touched the front yet because if we need to drop the back, I'm going to go ahead and do that. So without worrying about the front. So that's why I always start in the back. So now this is my M for money section, and I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to foil those M's. So the first M is going to be a weave because I really, really, really want that fine weave in the front, and it just looks so pretty when they pull their hair back. It looks so much more natural. I just love it. I'm going to take a slice again, and I am just going to use it as an entire slice because we want a really bold money piece. So as you can see, I'm working on an angle back. So I will check these 100 times because this also falls into the tender vittle area. Around the whole entire hairline is the tender vittles. So now this one's going to go with a weave, and we're just going to go ahead and just feather that on up towards the base, working it down, heavy saturation, and then going lighter towards the ends, folding it up. I always pre-fold my foils, and then I just kick the back under to ensure that there'll be no bleeder spots. So remember to take really, really fine sections as well, guys. So this is going to be a slice. So you could do a series of slice and weaves, and this is where your creativity comes in, and you can do whatever kind of slice and weave technique that you want to do, and that's up to you. You could do all weaves, you could do all slices, you could do all weaves and slices and tip outs, and that's all up to you and what you want to do. So here's my final one, and that's going to be a tease just because that M, the point that comes down, is going to shadow all of that beautifully and naturally to where I'm not going to have to do a lot of melting. And I really felt like I was onto something with this technique for a while. I haven't done it for a while, but if you really think about it, I still really am doing it because when you put in the foils in a diagonal back, it just creates an M naturally. So now I am doing the M that kind of like hangs down a bit, and I am just kind of rooting that in, keeping that diagonal in there and just feathering it up and putting my big folds in. And as you notice, when I fold halfway and then I fold again. So hey guys, my online school is almost done and we are getting geared up to release it. But right now, I want to offer you guys the high impact, high dimension 15 foil. It's about 30 minutes in-depth conversation about how I do my 15 foils, and then just click the link right here. So you guys are probably going to ask, what's the difference between this and Hair Toots and Hair Toots Light? So this is Hair Toots Light, and Hair Toots is going to be full on 100% full application. And our first series is the Neapolitan series. You guys know me. You guys know I love food. I love sweets. So the first one is Neapolitan. And in that series, you're going to get a chocolate, a strawberry, and a vanilla. So you're going to get a brunette, a redhead, and a blonde. And it's going to be 3 different beautiful looks. And I can't wait for you guys to all check it out. So don't forget to hit the link and subscribe and send me your email so I can send you that high impact 15 foil. All right, back to this, guys. So we're just doing the tip outs. Now we're going to go in and do her color melt. Now I'm using Calura gloss because I can see it in the back there. So I'm just going in with her natural level, which is a level 3-4. So we're going to go in with like a 4N and just blur that out. Now, the nice thing about Calura is going to wear off by her next appointment. Her hair will have naturally shadowed out. Now, I'm just going to go in with a level 8 because that's where she about is, because she did have some pigment on her ends and I just can't bust through it this time, and I'm just not going to damage her hair to do it. So we are going to go with a level 8 and all the ash. So like an 8 double A. And I am leaving those front sections out. And then here is the finale, guys. We Olaplexed her, we rinsed, we stopped oxidation. Look how beautiful that blend is. She looks absolutely adorable. Sami is just the cutie patootiest. Look at that blend. It's just absolutely stunning, guys. And if you find value in my content, please don't forget to like and subscribe. So this is my first foilayage that I've put out for you guys. If you guys want more in-depth foilayage, guess where you're going to find that? On my Hair Toots. So don't forget to go back, subscribe, send me your email. The link is also in the description, guys. Thanks a lot. Don't forget to hit the ding dong, like, subscribe, share, all the fun stuff. Love ya.